She gotta be playing, right? Man, check this out.
Did you know that we're gonna have to pay back our student loans now? Like, we were supposed to have them, we were supposed to have them forgiven, right? Okay, well, like now we have to pay it back and they want to garnish our wages. Like, I don't even use the degree that I went to school for, and I don't have the money to pay it back.
Man, we in trouble. Where are all you guys coming from? I'm trying to be compassionate. I'm trying to understand you. Look, a lot of you all out there don't think you have to pay debt back. That blows my mind. I pay my student loans back. Where is this sense of entitlement coming from? I'm not going to get discouraged though, because I understand social media and I understand the 80-20 rule. More times than not, the people that do stuff like this are not the majority or the ones that really move the needle.
I don't. Like, why do we have to pay it back? Like, can't they just like push a button back there somewhere? And like, I just don't understand why we have to pay it back. Why does, like, for real? Like, we have to pay it back? I'm not even in school anymore. Like, I know that I said I was gonna pay it back, and I know that I signed on a line that I said I was gonna pay it back, but now I have to pay it back, or they're gonna take it out of my paycheck? Is this for real? Is this for real?
I'm surprised, but then again, not surprised. How many of y'all are freaking the out right now? When I posted my last video about the student loan things resuming May 5th, because if you're not paying that back, you're going to get your wages garnished. Man, I immediately, within like 30 to 40 seconds after posting that video and started scrolling, I immediately see people making videos freaking the out. They said their credit score is they drop like 100 points, 200 points. And I was just like, whew. Yeah, there goes your chance of buying a house. There goes your chance of getting that new car you wanted. Nope. You didn't pay that money back. You're and some people are still dead set on just not paying it back at all. I was like, well, I mean, hey, you technically can do that. I'm not here to tell anybody what to or what not to do. Like, that's not why I'm making this video. You can technically do that, but if you just can't be surprised when your wages start getting garnished and your credit score is you can't get a house, you can't get a car. Hell, good luck finding a job, because they even pull your credit report too. I don't know if any of y'all knew that. This is one of the reasons why I'm so glad I did not go to college right away after high school, and I wasn't in any student loan office at 18 years old, because even back then, I remember my guidance counselor told me about student loans. Even I thought that shit was crazy then. But, going to culinary school instead, was when I was in my mid-20s, I had a better understanding of how student loans work. And it wasn't even that much money. So there's that. Had I gone to a major university at 18 years old back in 2010 and went in that student loan office and took out hundreds of thousands of dollars, yeah, I'd be feeling like some of y'all right now too.
So I wanted to give him a few minutes to cook so that he could make several points. But I tell you what, man. First of all, let me speak to the parents. You know what kind of student you have. You know what type of young person you have. You should. Don't allow either your not having been able to go to college to allow you to let them go and get themselves into debt. Don't do that. Because here's the deal. Nobody's making any of us go to school and get these loans. I don't know for the life of me how some of you folks out here think someone is supposed to pay for your debt. It blows my mind. But this young man has the right mindset. He said a couple of different things. So again, parents, don't live vicariously through your kids. Stand up, tell them, guide them. Hopefully you've raised them the right way where they can listen to you, and they'll thank you down the line. It's not about being popular. It's about protection. You got to protect them. Young folks, you have to have some skills, not just talking skills or paper skills like most of these degrees are, but skills to actually pay the bills. You can't go run and hide at these schools for 6, 7, 8 years doing whatever you're doing because you're getting into debt. And you're gonna have to pay for it. You have to. And if not, it's gonna negatively affect you throughout. And you have no one to blame. Be able to look at yourself. You know if school's not for you. Not saying that education can't be something that you do later in life when you mature, but don't go get yourself in that situation. Go get a trade. He went to culinary school. There's a lot of things other than the military and athletics, especially in our community. There's a lot of things that you can do to get in the workforce and start earning money to build for your future. Because here's the deal. The sooner you start, the better. You don't have to have a lot younger, opposed to if you wait down the line. Don't do it. Man, I can't end this video and leave you guys hanging. Let's get some solutions on what you should be doing if you find yourself in student loan debt. Let's check it out.
You think ignoring your student loans will make them go away? Think again. I used to be the one garnishing your paycheck. For 8 years, I worked for the Department of Education. My job, enforcing wage garnishment on people that decided to stop paying their student loans. Pre-COVID, I watched huge chunks of people's paychecks, hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars disappear before it even got into their bank account. I've had people cry on the phone, families blindsided, and most people had no idea how deep it could get or ways to stop. Even if your loans are already in collections, wage garnishment is not a guaranteed fate. Since the income-driven repayment plan is no longer an option, there are other options that won't break the bank. Loopholes and strategies most people have no idea even exist. So I'm gonna start a mini-series about the truth about student loan collection, wage garnishment, and the tools you can use to protect yourself before the government comes for your paycheck.
There you go. So you're gonna have to follow her. I'll put her information as well as the other 2 videos down in the description. But the message here is to be proactive. Acting like you don't see it isn't going to make it go away. And so you have to be proactive and deal with it so that your credit scores will not be compromised. It is what it is at this point. Looks like they're going to start garnishing wages. More importantly, they're going to have it affect your credit score. And like the gentleman said in the beginning, it could affect negatively you purchasing your home, car, even employment. Credit scores are looked at across the board. Now, for those of you that have student loans, or you might be just graduating from college, you may be wanting to get on the property ladder. You don't have to worry about that job time because if you successfully achieved that diploma, you've been at work. So if that's you and you want to learn how to do that, watch this video right over here. If you want to learn more about potential down payment assistance programs, watch these videos right over here. Peace.